Tony Picente back in because I wanted to ask you about the Molinaro fundraiser,
Sure.
which was here the other night. You did you introduce him?
I did. Pete Sobel, the Oneida County chairman, kicked it over to me, and I introduced him. Mark and I have been friends for a long time. As before he was even before he was county executive, when he was in the assembly and I believe that Mark will make a great governor, and he's starting to, I know it's in some respects it's late in the season, but it's been a tough season to break through because of that primary that's taken place over there. But Mark is making headway, and he really has, I think, the fortitude, and really he's done a great job in Dutchess, and he's probably, when you look at candidates across the state's history, he's probably one of the most qualified to serve as governor because of his history. I
do have to say that there's a debate coming up between the governor and Nixon.
Sure.
That's going to be very interesting to watch because and why I think the part I'm really most interested in seeing is the governor does not handle people that question him, whether you're a reporter, whether you're a staffer, whether you're an opponent, and he tends to lose his cool. I wonder how he'll be,
especially with a female.
She's going to be
opponent.
pushing him.
She's going to look. She's people have seen this before in actors and actresses that have run for office. They are they get in front of that camera. They're a little more they're as comfortable. And not to say that he's not. I mean, clearly he's
been doing it for a while.
He's done it for a while. But they have another piece of experience in that regard, and it'll be interesting. And back to Mark, I think when that time comes that he and Mark, I think Mark will stay toe to toe with him. Mark's
Mark's
not a pushover by any.
That's his big opportunity,
and
I think.
That is, and I think he can. Prove to to be gubernatorial and really make some waves. I think the more people see him, and then that's what we tried to do the other night: raise him some more money and get him out there. The more that they see him, I think that they will understand and can see a good choice there. I
did trick him a little bit when I had him on the air the last time, a couple times ago. I prefaced the question by saying, "Do you know a guy by the name of Brian Marr?" And Brian Marr.
He called me right after that. He did. I mean, right immediately. Yeah. He called me right after that.
To put this in perspective, you. Molinaro, and who else was it?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was either a state senator or a assemblywoman from down there. I can't remember what it was.
Endorsed Brian Marr from Orange County over Claudia Tenney for the assembly seat, and it created a lot of noise. But seeing him on there, I had to ask that question.
I know. So yeah.
Yeah. And I saw a picture that came out of the fundraiser the other night with the Congresswoman and Mark.
Right. She
so was he angry at me a little bit?
No, he was fine.
I kind of like to get under. You got to ruffle the feathers a little bit.
Yeah, no. Listen, that's part of what we do.
Could you get me a copy of that flyer? I've been looking for it. I asked James. He said he doesn't think it exists anywhere.
I don't. I can visually
not after
remember
the weekend campfire. It doesn't exist anywhere.
So I will ask you:
yes.
Will you endorse? There's a governor's race I'm interested in, and a congressional race. Will you endorse?
I will be involved in the governor's race and make a statement in the next few weeks. The congressional race, I've said all along, I'm just.
You have endorsement written all over your face in that race.
No, I'm
You won't?
You're going to stay out of that race.
I'm going to stay out of that race.
He's coining a new phrase, no endorsements.
Okay, but in the governor's race, you will.
Well, I mean, the governor's race, I think it goes back to what there's a deeper connection there in terms of being county executive and dealing with Albany and what we have and what is benefits the community. And I still go back to the 4 years ago because I still get criticized by Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, independents about the endorsement.
Yeah, I
did what was best for my community, and I stand by that because of what we had achieved and what we were gaining. And that's what my decision will be based on again. It's because there was no personal benefit to that or political.
Well,
benefit.
it was the opposite of that.
It was the opposite of it.
Yeah.
But But again, that's what I've done in office. That's what I'll continue to do.
I've posed this question,
and that's why
too.
I've always been leery on endorsements because I don't like to do them. But I did it where I believed we had a stake in what was happening.
I have asked people that have we've obviously that the fact that you endorsed Cuomo comes up often,
right?
But I always follow it back up with a question, and that is, if you were in Tony's position and you knew there was money coming, a lot of it coming to your community, and you knew that you needed to make that endorsement for all of this to work, what would you do, knowing that you're going to get crushed because you're a Republican? So to me, I'm telling you, I think it's the bravest political move I've seen anyone make locally, and I truly believe that.
I mean, that's when it's news when you step across party lines, clearly. And it wasn't it wasn't a quid pro quo in that regard. It was we were doing things and things were moving, and yes, whether money was flowing and stuff. It was happening, so I couldn't sit, and then look. The difference with Rob Astorino was he came up here, criticized a bunch of stuff. Again, another guy who never walked it back. And I liked Rob. I mean, I didn't have anything personal with him, but at that point, so I'm doing all these things with one governor, and I've been vocal about it with the the Oneida Indian Nation deal, the pension reform, the hospital money, things that are coming down the pike, nano. All the things we're doing at the odd, everything that's flowing, and so I'm supposed to say, that was all.
It's all
this
good.
Guy's better.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that. Couldn't
again,
in good conscience do that.
I say it was the right thing to do. Wrong thing for you. Hold on quickly. Donald Trump on the line to talk to the county executive. Oh my. Good morning.
Is Tony Baloney there? Hey, Tony, I missed you Monday. I wonder why you weren't there. That's right. I didn't invite you. You're a dog.
All right, you're a dog. All right, we'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Mr. President.
County executive, thank you.
Thank you.